Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Glammed Rebel. I hope everyone's having a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. B&B spoilers. Steffy loses it when Brooke pressures Ridge to bring back HFTF. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Ridge, Brooke, Hope, and Steffy. A tangle of ambitions, resentments, and future plans. Introduction. The bold and the beautiful B&B has long been a soap opera that thrives on complex interpersonal relationships, power struggles, and the constant push and pull between characters vying for control, recognition, and love. Recent spoilers reveal a developing drama involving Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, Hope Logan, Steffy Forrester, and new characters such as Deke Sharp. The central themes revolve around the resurrection of hope for the future, HFTF, family loyalties, professional rivalries, and personal vendettas. This article describes the complex web of motives, alliances, and conflicts that underpin these storylines. We will analyze the current spoilers, speculate on future developments, and explore how these plot points might reshape relationships among the core characters, the core players, and their motivations. Ridge Forrester, the ambitious patriarch. Ridge has always been a pivotal figure in B&B, often balancing his creative passions with the demands of family and business. His recent decision to potentially resurrect hope for the future signifies a desire to align his professional pursuits with personal loyalties, particularly to Hope Logan, his daughter, and her ambitions. However, Ridge's motivations are rarely straightforward. His desire to please Brooke, his wife, and his own creative instincts collide, especially when considering Steffy's claims and the company's shifting priorities. Ridge's role as a mediator and decision-maker makes him a crucial player in this unfolding drama. Brooke Logan, the power player and catalyst. Brooke's influence on Ridge is well documented. Her pressures on Ridge to bring back HFTF reflect her ongoing efforts to maintain control over the company and assert her influence over Ridge's decisions. Brooke's motivations seem rooted in a desire to see Hope succeed and to bolster her standing within the fashion house. Furthermore, Brooke's strategic moves, like pushing for HFTF's revival, serve multiple purposes, reinforcing her sway over Ridge, promoting her family's interests, and possibly undermining Steffy's position. Her latest push hints at a broader agenda, one that might involve sidelining Steffy or positioning Hope as the leading figure in the company's future. Hope Logan, the young visionary. Hope's character traditionally embodies hope, innocence, and ambition. Her fashion line, HFTF, was a significant milestone. The potential revival of HFTF signals a new chapter for her, yet it also introduces challenges, particularly from her rival, Steffy. Hope's aspirations often clash with her familial relationships, especially when her ambitions threaten to overshadow others or when she becomes entangled in corporate machinations. Her willingness to involve her brother Deke in HFTF indicates her desire to keep her family close and to strengthen her brand with personal ties. Steffy Forrester, the resilient innovator. Steffy's absence from the fashion scene and her current distance from the FC, Forrester Creations, action leave her vulnerable to external influences. As Ridge considers bringing back HFTF, Steffy's reaction, whether one of support, resentment, or outright opposition, will be pivotal. Steffy's history of resilience and her desire to carve out her own path could lead her to fiercely oppose the revival if she perceives it as a threat to her independence or a slight to her contributions. The spoilers suggest she might feel betrayed if Ridge acts without her input, especially if the new HFTF team includes her rivals or undermines her efforts. The return of hope for the future, a strategic move, or a family rift. The significance of HFTF's revival. Hope for the future represented Hope Logan's vision of a modern, innovative fashion line that showcased her talents. Its revival signifies not just a business decision, but also a statement about Hope's standing within the family and company. If Ridge and Brooke successfully bring HFTF back, especially with Deke Sharp on board, it could dramatically shift the power dynamics within FC. Hope may ultimately achieve the recognition she desires. But what will be the implications? Will Steffy see the move as a betrayal or an opportunity? The role of Deacon Sharp. Deacon Sharp's son, enters the scene as a fresh face with a desire to make his mark in the fashion industry. His aspirations to become a designer at FC and his connections with Hope and Brooke set the stage for complex alliances. Deke's involvement raises questions. Will he be a genuine talent, or will he serve as a pawn in the ongoing rivalry? His aspiration to collaborate with Hope and potentially receive guidance from Zen Forrester Dominguez enhances the layers of familial and professional intrigue. Hope and Deke, a brother-sister dynamic? The idea of Hope and Deke working together to lead HFTF creates a compelling narrative, one that emphasizes family bonds and shared ambitions. This sibling team could symbolize a new era for FC, blending personal relationships with professional pursuits. However, their partnership might also generate tension with Steffy, who could see Deke's involvement as a threat or as interference in her plans. Power struggles and potential conflicts. Brooke's strategy to undermine Steffy. Brooke's push to revive HFTF with Deke involved seems designed to bolster her family's position and to subtly undermine Steffy. By positioning Deke as part of the team, Brooke could be attempting to create an insider advantage, especially if Deke is considered a promising new talent. Brooke's influence over Ridge and her control of the PR narrative could help her sway decisions, potentially sidelining Steffy or other rivals. This move could also be interpreted as a personal jab, showcasing her adeptness in maneuvering behind the scenes. Ridge's dilemma, to reinstate or not. Ridge's dilemma centers on whether to reinstate HFTF without Steffy's input. Given her past contributions and current absence, Ridge might see the revival as an opportunity to please Brooke and Hope, but risk alienating Steffy. If Ridge proceeds without consulting Steffy, it could lead to a major fallout, her feeling betrayed, angered, or motivated to challenge the decision. The tension between Ridge's authority and Steffy's independence could escalate into a significant storyline. Steffy's possible response. Steffy's feelings about the HFTF revival will hinge on her relationship with Ridge, her perception of the company's direction, and her personal ambitions. If she perceives the move as a slight or an undermining of her contributions, she might respond with defiance or even attempt to assert her influence. Confrontations with Hope and Brooke could mark her return to LA, particularly if she discovers Deke's involvement or Ridge's unilateral decisions. Steffy's resilience and her tendency to take the lead indicate that she may attempt to reclaim her space and oppose the new order. The underlying themes: loyalty, betrayal, and ambition. Family loyalty versus personal ambition. The core conflict revolves around loyalty, both familial and professional, and how characters prioritize their ambitions. Hope's desire to succeed independently contrasts with her family's influence, while Steffy's independence clashes with Ridge and Brooke's manipulations. Power dynamics and control. Brooke's efforts to influence Ridge and Hope's plans reflect her desire for control. Ridge's decisions oscillate between family loyalty and business pragmatism. Steffy's potential resistance embodies the struggle to maintain autonomy amid external pressures, resentment, and revenge. Underlying these plot points is the potential for resentment. Steffy feeling sidelined, Ridge feeling pressured, Brooke seeking dominance, and Hope trying to establish her legacy. These emotions set the stage for conflicts that could explode into heated confrontations. Future plot lines and speculation. Steffy's return and confrontation. Given the spoilers indicating that Steffy might return to find Luna alive and her rival back in the spotlight, her storyline could involve dramatic confrontations with Hope and Brooke. She might challenge Ridge's decisions, assert her vision, or even seek to take control of her fashion line. Deke's rising star and its impact. Deke's ambitions and involvement could serve as a catalyst for new alliances or rivalries. If he proves to be a talented designer, he might gain favor with Ridge or Hope, but also enmity from Steffy or other characters who see him as a threat. The potential for a family rift. The ongoing power struggles could lead to a significant family rift. Steffy versus Hope, Ridge versus Brooke, or even a broader division within the Forrester family. Such conflicts would provide rich material for emotional storytelling, romantic subplots, and personal relationships. While the current spoilers focus on professional conflicts, expect romantic tensions to surface, especially if characters feel betrayed or marginalized. Hope and Deke's sibling dynamic could evolve into a romantic or protective relationship, adding another layer of complexity. Conclusion: high-stakes drama, emotional confrontations, and strategic power plays promise to fill the upcoming episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful. The resurrection of hope for the future, the involvement of Deke Sharp, and the brewing conflicts between Ridge, Brooke, Steffy, and Hope set the stage for a compelling storyline. Steffy's potential return and her reactions to the shifting landscape will be pivotal. Will she accept the new order, or will she fight to reclaim her rightful place? How will Ridge navigate his loyalties and ambitions? And what role will Deke play in shaping the future of FC? As fans eagerly await the next chapters, one thing is certain: The Bold and the Beautiful continues to deliver layered storytelling that keeps viewers hooked. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. May God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.